Hey, and happy Tuesday, everyone. This is your host, DeAnna Lorraine, and this is Hook Up with DeAnna Lorraine. I'm your host for tonight.
And I am Carlos Kramer, your co-host. Amor, lust, passione. We have it all for you here tonight, and we have those questions that you've always wanted to know. What piece of the puzzle can we solve at DeAnnaLorraine.com? That's DeAnnaLorraine.com. And some of the questions today, Dee, are what?
We've got lots of interesting questions today. You are on Hook Up with DeAnna Lorraine, hooking you up with the love of your life or a life that you'll love.
Let me tell the audience some of the questions from tonight, which is amazing. Escaping the friend zone.
Yeah.
We've all been there, right?
We've all BTDT. Been there, done that.
Okay, we're starting to get a little out of hand.
Yeah, a little too much with the lingo.
OMG, LOL.
Yeah.
BMOC.
Right, SOS.
SOS, definitely.
Right.
So Dee, you are a nationally acclaimed dating coach. You actually do this for a living. This is your thing that you help people capture love, know where to find it, and live a happily ever after life in such a tough thing for most people, relationships.
Thank you. It really is. I mean, it's weird, but day in and day out, that's my job. You know, every day I've actually turned my career into helping women and men with their relationships, right? So every day I help them either with their marriages or turn their relationships from drought to sizzling, or get them into a relationship in the first place, because there's so many singles, especially singles in San Diego, and they just want to find love, you know? So
right. And you know what, drought to clout, right, Dee?
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you from a man's perspective, it's not about going to the clubs, and you never find true love there.
Yeah, no.
You find a lot of other things there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very rare you
got
find
to make a
love.
plan. But in this day and age, it's not like our grandparents' age when you just set someone up or you're college sweethearts.
Right.
You have to make a plan. You have to make a strategy. You have to be smart when it comes to dating, and that's what I do, is help people
we're gonna
come
get
up
into
with
this.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
I want to know about the fundamentals. From a guy, I want to know about step by step how you're helping people out. And this and more you'll find out at DeAnnaLorraine.com. That's DeAnnaLorraine.com. And you know what? Let's light up the phones tonight, too.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to be lighting up the phones tonight.
Give us that number.
Okay, let's do it.
We will repeat it several times.
Oh, yes, we will. So the number actually to call in is going to be 1-646-716-9631. That's 646-716-9631. You want to call in at any point to talk about your dating-related questions, your relationship, sex, everything. Let's love line it up tonight. That's what I'm here for, is to answer your questions, solve your sticky dilemmas on the spot. That's what is going on tonight. So don't be shy. We want to hear it. Stir up the pot a little. I want to hear all your questions.
That's right. We want to hear them all. And I, as well, am the self-proclaimed love doctor as of right now.
He's my male counterpart, this guy.
You know what? I'm just an honest guy that will really say what's on my mind and what most guys think. Because I'm pretty much a man's kind of guy.
You really are a manly man. Well, you're kind of the quintessential alpha male.
Oh,
I would say.
All right, I'll run with that and pay you after the show, of course.
Of course.
Thank you. But hey, call up with any questions that you have. I mean, we even are going to explore questions like living together. You know, people have definite one-sided feelings about that.
Oh,
don't they,
yes,
DeAnna?
they do. Absolutely. My grandparents included.
Hey, Opa out there. We love you. But yeah, you know what? You're right. And DeAnna, you have several different cases that, from young to old, they all seek you out. But it's kind of a self-realization that they have to make in the mirror one day, don't they? And say, you know what? It's not a pride issue. I need a little help or guidance in this way.
Actually, yeah, it's absolutely just not even like a self-help thing necessarily. Like, hey, I'm going to go hire a therapist. Because every smart person nowadays knows if they need to get somewhere that they're not right now, or if they need to achieve a goal, it's obviously the smarter thing to do to get an expert, hire an expert in that area who knows the shortcut, right? I mean, it's only a smart thing to do to hire somebody, a coach, to help you close that gap even faster. You want to hire a life coach, a personal trainer to drop the pounds real quickly, or hire a personal trainer for your love life. But either way, wouldn't you rather do it faster and more successfully than on your own and probably quit along the way?
Yeah.
It's a very smart thing to do, and it's an innovative thing to do, and that's what pretty much every smart person is doing nowadays, is hiring a coach. you know?
Who has the time, first of all? And you know what?
Right.
People are so busy with their jobs and the economy and so tough how hard it is to get by these days.
Yes.
And, you know, they don't have time to pursue love or they're a soulmate or whatever.
Right.
Because the years keep rolling. So
Yeah.
you come in, I was going to say too, people have their circle of influence. They pay their attorney, their doctor. They'd like to have their insurance guy like me, Kramer Insurance.
Kramer Insurance.
At hotmail.com is our email.
Right.
So hit us up. We do love DeAnna and sponsor her completely at Kramer Insurance. I did want to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you protect and serve.
We do. We protect and serve just like LAPD.
Uh-huh.
But you know, you have your doctor, your lawyer, you know, everybody in your circle, and your insurance guy, and you should have a love doctor too.
Absolutely.
You should have somebody that keeps you. Tell us about your rates. What's going on with that, or does it vary?
Well, yeah, it varies per person. It's you know, it's around $300 to $500 a month or so. It's nothing too crazy,
affordable.
but it's definitely affordable for everybody. And I make payment plans. I make it ridiculously easy.
Do you take Visa?
Of course.
Okay.
But even
How about
besides from
Circuit
that,
City?
stuff like that. But you know, it's an individual case, so just come
Right.
on to me, get a free consultation, or call me, and we'll figure it out, you know. But basically, the more you wait, the more it's going to just dissipate, and that leads to failure, the inaction, the indecision.
Well, you know what? Our audience is going, come on. You know, I've heard this time and time again, but we're here to give you some real examples of real things going on. So let's start it off.
Let's do it.
Let's start it off with a first question, you know, that you get hit up with a lot or you see.
And by the way, I want to mention too, Dale is in the house as well.
Dale!
I'm in the house.
Yeah.
I
know.
Hey, give me some wine too. Wine's a very romantic thing.
Wine, and we're very
There we
romantic.
go.
We got some vino.
Nothing
in the
like
house.
romance with Dale, myself, and DeAnna. Bromance.
Some bromance.
Romance.
It is. Well, thanks for giving me a shout out.
Of course. Yeah, and you know Dale's going to chime in every once in a while. He's got a lot to say, and he's got he's got opinions about things too.
I need help.
And it's San Diego Radio Online.
San Diego Online Radio.
San Diego Online Radio. .com.
Yeah, it's
perfect.
streamed
Dale
live.
Diego's baby. He's doing a great thing for the community. We're all helping each other, and that's what it's all about. So
I love
honestly,
your voice, by the way, too. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's very
thank you.
powerful,
Isn't
right?
it powerful?
It's very powerful.
thank you.
Very alpha male.
I looked as pretty as my voice.
Yeah, face for radio.
That's
We have cameras everywhere in the studio.
I know.
I know.
We got cameras everywhere. And
I'm
we've got my videographer Jim in the house too.
Jim's in the house.
JimCostaFilms.com.
Jim's like
Or
Dr.
James
Dre
V.
back
Costa
there, just
.com.
spinning the tripod.
Oh, he's great. He's very smooth at it too. He's really quiet and at ease. He's
Yeah.
he's really smooth.
Thank you, Jim, for making my bad angles go away somewhat.
Right, and
We
my
appreciate
rolls
it.
of fat. So anyway,
So get at us, Dee.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's
Now-
talk about something that's juicy for everybody that wants to hear.
Right.
Maybe even call in. What's that number again?
That number is 646-716-9631.
There we go.
That's it. So, you know, here's a number I get, or here's a question I get a lot. I get this from both men and women, and so since you're the kind of the male counterpart for the evening, my, you know, wonderful, awesome celebrity Carlos Kramer, by the way, who's coming up with a new reality show. Well, we want to talk about that, yeah, right?
We can do whatever
Yeah,
we
we'll
want.
talk about that. But
I just needed to land. I mean, they're going, well, you know,
KFMBs.
we're in discussion. It's like, come on.
Oh, of course. How long do the
Yeah.
networks really take? And I've got that Bravo show that's in the works. But in
Right.
any event, so let's talk
It
about.
takes a while, though, right?
Of course.
We do have to be honest.
It does.
And I'm like, and my dad's like, well, why don't you quit? I go, quit?
You can't quit midway
On the
through.
verge of a show. And the show's funny. I told you about it. It's called The Drill Sergeant.
Right.
And it's about me going into failing businesses and relationships and even gangs and turning them around.
Ooh.
So they'll plot me into different situations.
I like that. Let's
Yeah.
touch more on that a little bit.
We will, but let's get to the juice
yeah.
right here.
Here's one I get a lot. We'll start with more of maybe the lighter ones, and then we'll get juicier as we go on.
Okay.
But one I get from both men and women is, I feel like I've fallen into the dreaded friend zone. How do I escape it? And how do I know the symptoms of it? So
Wow.
since you're sort of my male counterpart, I'm thinking, for men, part of what gets you in the friend zone typically is a couple of things, right? Being too passive might be one of them.
I was going to say not having the fajitas to make the first move.
Or the balls.
Yeah, the balls.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're on online radio.
Right,
But
we can actually, be a little bit
balls.
more racier.
The elephantitis of the schnoots.
The kahunas.
To the kahunas, the huevos.
Right.
the peas,
And
the
why,
beans.
why do guys just not have the balls, especially in the presence of a beautiful, powerful woman? Then they think, oh my God, I have to impress her, I have to please her, I got to be a gentleman.
It's a confidence thing,
It
right?
is, right?
Because you can make the first move and be a total gentleman. You
Yes,
know what I mean? That's the
exactly.
deal.
They think it's one or the other, but
Right.
it's actually quite a paradox. You can be a gentleman and also make the first move. That's just part of being a man,
Right. Right. As Sylvester Stallone said, don't stop me from being a man.
That was good. Right.
Yeah, right?
Right, right.
But you know what? For the guys, that's also a service that you provide. Is for the guys kind of on the fence and going, man, I let a quality gal walk away because something was up that I didn't make the first move and I should have.
Yes.
And that's
yes.
where you come in.
Oh, I turn wimpy men into alpha males.
Ooh. You should have seen me 3 months ago. I mean, it was crazy. DeAnna Lorraine got a hold of me, and
right.
I'm a new
Actually,
man.
you'd be surprised at all the software geeks and engineers that walk in through my room,
Right.
cowering. Come in one man, cowering.
Cowering. Like Smithers.
Cowering,
the
stuttering.
hunchback and the,
right.
But that's the perception, right?
That's the perception, yes. Very insecure, very defeated.
Right.
No kahunas at all. And all of a sudden, they're kind of giving their balls away on a silver platter to these women for the most part.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, 3 months later, they leave a man, a transformed man, out a totally different person, filled with confidence, able to approach any woman in the world and getting dates through the wahoo. So.
And tell us a little, DeAnna, about you being sought out not only in California for this, but you've been nationally on several TV shows and on the news.
Yeah.
Tell us all about that.
I do TV shows every once in a while. Rachel Ray, Good Morning America, and all the local channels as well. But
I love how she says it like it's an everyday deal. She's like, I do Good Morning America and
yeah,
Colbert
things like
Report.
that. But what's really exciting is that people all the way across the world, in Dubai, Malaysia, I have clients in Denmark and France, and
wow.
Then New York.
I build those
Milwaukee.
guys in advance.
Yeah, right, exactly. But it's just interesting that I get so many clients from all over the world.
Right.
And what's interesting is that I find common trends. It's like they all have the same issues, no matter if you're Malaysian or Dubai or French. They all just want to find love, really, at
right.
the end of the day. And they all want to, enhance their confidence. They all have different approach anxiety issues. The men do. The women have trouble finding a quality man. And it's amazing how, you can go all across the world and people, at the end of the day, really think the same. And they all have the same goals. So
the international
cool.
language of love, right?
The international language of love, absolutely.
DeAnnaLorraine.com, everybody. DeAnnaLorraine.com. And what's your cell? Should I give this out?
Heck no.
Oh, okay.
But we can do my business line.
There you go, business line.
That's 866.
We'll work on her in
922.
America. We'll try to get her cell later.
922-1168. I got some weird. I've been on a couple TV shows. I get some interesting fan mail, or I don't know if it's fan mail or not.
TV shows. What are you doing? MacGyver now? Again?
Yeah, some
The
guy
remake?
actually. He emailed me right before. It was about 1 a.m, and he sent me an email and he said, "Hey, I'm thinking about. I was just thinking about your face, going as I'm laying in bed. So it's really, you looked beautiful the other night on TV when I saw you. I'm gonna go to sleep now." So I thought that was a little creepy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You're always going to have the creep factor, but we're going to get back to that in a whole lot more. We're going to take a little break. I want you to know a couple of numbers.
Yeah.
One is the call-in number, but before DeAnna gives that, DeAnnaLorraine.com. DeAnnaLorraine.com. Just go to the site. It's really interactive. And as a matter of fact, it has videos of her past performances.
Also I have a new video blog once a week that I do, and I just talk on all sorts of different topics, dating, relationship, and life related. So it's got new videos on there as well. So check them out. Check it out. My blog is really exciting.
It's fun. I mean, that's the bottom line. If you want to enhance your life and you want a better quality of life in the love arena, which most of us, do, and those who are happy, God bless you. We're really happy for you too, because that's what everybody's trying to attain.
Absolutely. I help you find the love of your life or the life of your love in every respect. And as we know, it's all interrelated.
And I tell you what, America, you're listening to Hook Up with DeAnna Lorraine. I'm the Los, Carlos Kramer. We're going to be back in a few.
Back in a few.